少好きにさせるが終わりにしてやる。その距離なら捉えたぞ。スターバレー頼んだ。沈め。タンクは力だ。挟み撃ちといくぞ。こいつで終わりだ。時代は変わったんだ。力があってこそ全てを制するんだ。ここからならキターンズは力だ。力があってこそ全てを制するんだ。
Hey guys, what's going on? So recently they've actually added Marasai / Gabthley into Maxi Boost if you saw the trailer. Rumors have been going around that you actually switch between Marasai / Gabthley when you respawn or when you spawn or something like that. But if you look closely at the last ability on the lower right screen of the HUD, you can see that it has a picture of Marasai when you're playing Gabthley, or vice versa, and has an infinite number charge. So what I'm guessing is that you're able to just switch between it freely, so you can pretty much pick any suit that you want to use, which is pretty freaking cool, guys. I also love how the suit is actually 2 suits in one, similar to Crapool and Gundam X, because you can switch depending on different situations within the fight. But the thing is about this one particular suit is that it doesn't really seem it would be good in as a front suit. It just seems like they're both more geared towards back play and just being that supportive type of mobile suit. It doesn't really look like they have much ability or have any abilities at all really to go up close in the face of say for example a red frame dragon, a freaking I don't know, just any melee suit in general really. And I say this because most of the abilities for Marasai / Gabthley are just mainly range, and there's pretty much no melee abilities to even use. But I will say that Marasai seems to be a reasonably good front suit, but still seems to lack having those really good abilities that the other front suits really shine on having, such as Blitz having stealth cloak, Quanta having shield bits. But if you look at Marasai, he has nothing. He doesn't have an AoE stun, he has no stealth, he has no shield, he has nothing. All he has to use is just range abilities and just pretty much spam bullets to close in. I mean, it really does seem like he would be kind of slightly hard to use, but then again he actually is a 2k I believe in Maxi Boost. But then again Sandrock is a 2k and he's freaking just ridiculous, and so is Blitz and he's also ridiculous. But I mean, if you just look at Marasai, I mean, just holy shit, come on now, it's like fucking, he's like the last person to get picked on the dodgeball team or something. But anyways guys, let's compare this suit to Crapool. Now, I'm sorry for the Crapool fans out there, but I will say this, Crapool fucking sucks in full boost. He's like literally shit. He is probably the worst 2k in his class. Well, actually, he really is the worst 2k in his class, because he's freaking C tier, I believe. Obviously, he needs to be buffed, yet they do nothing to actually buff him. I mean, Crapool seems like an okay, judging from his abilities, but it's just too fucking janky, man. It's just, it has like really fucking just asshole mobility. It's just fucking weird to use. I mean, they need to fucking buff the shit out of Crapool. But I hope Marasai / Gabthley does not, turn into a Crapool, because Crapool is fucking just dog shit. Like, I'm sorry, he really is. And you try playing Crapool and telling me he's not dog shit when facing against, like a team of full armor unicorns. You will get fucking blown to pieces. Like, I guarantee you. But I mean, seriously though, like, I wonder what he is or how he's doing in Maxi Boost, because I'm not actually seeing a Crapool gameplay of him in Maxi yet, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure he did receive buffs because of how bad he is in full boost. But if he didn't receive buffs, then I'm just like, seriously? But anyways, as for Gabthley, he seems to be a pretty fun thing to use. I mean, he kind of reminds me of the Masala or however you pronounce it from Zeta, because of his ability to switch into flight form, whatever, and he kind of just reminds me of Masala using his assist while flying at the same time and things like that. And one last thing about this trailer that I would like to share is that if you guys notice how they do things in the Maxi Boost trailers, is that they usually pit the new units going against their arch enemies or whatever, and I was just kind of reminded of how violent the UC timeline really fucking is. I mean, seriously though. I mean, if you look at the original Gundam, Amuro beats the shit out of Bright, or at least I don't think, did he even land a punch on Bright? I can't remember. But yeah, Bright fucking slapped the shit out of Amuro, and then fucking Zeta, he was fucking, or Camille was punching everybody, and he even beat the shit out of Jared on crutches, I think. Then if you go fucking Double Zeta, fucking Willy Wonka, he beat the shit, Wait, no, or fucking Judo beat the shit out of Willy Wonka. And then, oh my fucking god, it's just fucking crazy, man. And then Unicorn Gundam, Banagher fucking actually beat the shit out of Zinnerman, I think. Like, holy shit, just remind me how fucking violent the UC series really is. Like, it's fucking crazy and funny at the same time. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, share it with your friends that have not heard the news yet, and I will see you guys later.